Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper4Games. My name is Joseph and today on PlayStation News, PlayStation's PC website gives a hint to the future, developers may be scared of God of War Ragnarok, Naughty Dog shows more about The Last of Us Remake, Microsoft talks why they will keep Call of Duty on PlayStation, and more. Let's get into them. PlayStation PC website reveals some details about the future. Sony has revealed a new website for PlayStation PC releases showing the games already out and what's coming soon, beside a couple of additional details. The FAQ for these games comments in regards to requiring a PSN account to play PlayStation games on PC. The reply is that no, you currently do not need a PSN account to enjoy PlayStation Studios games on PC, and by currently they imply there's a potential change for that in the future. The same can be said about the question regarding transferring saves between PS4 or PS5 to a PC version, stating that it's not currently possible, but again, that may change. It would be cool if they supported logging into PSN in the future, as you may be able to sync your saves and maybe even trophies between console and PC versions of their games. Just imagine that while using a Steam Deck or any of the popular portable PCs. Elsewhere, the site also talks about upcoming titles, with Spider-Man Remastered launching today, Miles Morales this fall, an Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection still on track for 2022, despite the title being kept in the dark since its PS5 launch earlier this year. Are game developers and publishers scared of God of War Ragnarok? God of War Ragnarok is one of the biggest launches this fall for PlayStation, and that may have developers changing their games release dates to get out of the way of Sony's exclusive. Tim Geddes from Kinda Funny Games detailed on the Tuesday's episode of their Games Daily podcast that he had business calls in the back end with people saying some things to him where they are backing off to give God of War its space. He clarified this on Thursday's episode where he said those were marketing calls of people moving budgets around, and led to speculation on his side that they were pulling away from launching games on the week of November 9. So while there could be some truth to this, there's no real indication that might be the case. Naughty Dog shows a new comparison scene for The Last of Us Remake. A new comparison scene for The Last of Us Remake has been posted on Naughty Dog's YouTube channel, and this time shows the first cave scene with Tommy, Joel and Sarah as they pass in front of a burning barn. You can see a lot of new details with the fire as the barn falls off in pieces, something that was not in the original or remaster. And yes, it's just a retouch, but it may add to the overall experience. There are only a couple of weeks till the game launches on September 2nd. Are you picking it up? Sound off in the comments below. Microsoft explains why it's keeping Call of Duty on PlayStation. As reported yesterday, Microsoft replied to Sony's claims over Call of Duty exclusivity in the process with Brazilian regulators. In their response, they explained a little bit more about why it wouldn't make sense for them to remove Call of Duty from PlayStation platforms, as it wouldn't be profitable for them. Here I quote, "Such a strategy will be profitable only if Activision Blizzard games were able to attract a sufficiently large number of gamers to the Xbox console ecosystem, and if Microsoft could earn enough revenue from game sales to offset the losses from not distributing such games on rival consoles." And they concluded by saying the hypothetical adoption of any content discontinuation strategy would not be profitable for Microsoft, and even if implemented, such strategies would have no competitive impact for the reasons described above. So it seems they're going to do the same as with Mojang and keep releasing their games on PlayStation, but again, Sony wants to make sure it goes beyond the 3 games they would be contractually obligated to. A new Gotham Knights video shows the open world. IGN first about Gotham Knights continues throughout the month with many gameplay reveals, but now they also have information on the 400 years of lore for Gotham between the Waynes, Cobblepot and Arkham families, plus they showed more of the open world. Each of the 5 districts of Gotham will have a story to tell within the environment, including projects that some of the families had undertaken through its many years of history. It's the largest Gotham ever made in game form, with hidden areas and stuff to explore. The game launches this October 25th for PS5, check out the full video in the description below. Soul Hackers 2 is getting free DLC at launch. Atlus' Soul Hackers 2 is arriving this August 26th, and they revealed the content that will be included in the Day 1 DLC. You get 6 additional outfits, 8 exclusive demons to help you in battle, a booster item pack with additional cash and experience, and a new story DLC in the Lost Numbers. This DLC is free to everyone at launch alongside the very hard difficulty mode, full video link in the description below. New dates on some game events. Fall Guys is now having a Sonic Adventures event where you can play at a brand new level, complete challenges and unlock Sonic Team rewards, it runs until August 15. WB Games and Player First Games have announced the launch date for Multiversus Season 1 after it was delayed. You can start earning new in-game rewards on August 15 and Morty will join the roster on August 23. And those are our PlayStation stories for today. What do you think about the possibility of Sony adding PSN features to PC games in the future? Do you think other games will try to avoid launching beside God of War Ragnarok? Share your thoughts on any of these news below, let me know your feedback by liking or disliking this video, check out other videos you may enjoy while you're here, and consider subscribing for more on PlayStation. Thank you so much for watching, my name is Joseph, this is Hype for Games, and let's get hyped!